Boo! All right. So this is going to be a shorty, but I think it's important. I saw a recent clip from a local yokel news, and they said basically, uh, there were some folks that were arrested, I think, from a county, and they were at the January 6th riot. The January 6th usurping. We'll go ahead and put it that way. The January 6th usurping or attempted usurping, and they're going to jail. So people are still being arrested. People are still going to do time in jail for this. I think it's just a reminder to say that, yeah, these things are still going to keep happening. Okay. It's not going to stop here. It's not going to stop next year. The hunt is on. And be prepared for that. It's not going to be pretty, man. That's all I can tell you ultimately. 'Tis not going to be pretty, sir. It's going to be very bloody and very nasty. Very nasty to say the least. But that is what is occurring. And we have to be aware that, the allies are going to be few and far between. Because ultimately, think about it like this. John Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth, even though he was in Baltimore, he was, this Confederate supporter, famous actor, kind of like the Brad Pitt of his day. Once he actually shoots Lincoln, everybody belies him. The Confederates say no, or the Confederate sympathizers and the folks who run the underground and whatnot, they're like, we don't want anything to do with this guy. They want nothing to do with him. And this is what's going to occur with conservatives now. They will sell you out because of what occurred on January 6th. As more people get arrested, they will snitch you out. This is something that's very important to say. These are not your friends. These are not your allies. So the same folks that claim to be your comrades and whatnot, and it's the same thing with the lumpen proletariat too. While I talk about the lumpen proletariat, they're going to sell you out too. If you start to do some wild shit and they get busted, they're going to name you. That's the whole thing about these movements. And of course, MLs, that'll happen too. There'll be plenty of snitches that occur there too. And they'll say, comrade so-and-so did it. Yeah, I know where he lives. So yeah, just be aware of it. Snitching, of course, will occur on a massive scale. You think that the police don't have some form of, ready to take you down, or some of informant ready to, that's out there ready to name everything about you? Abso-freaking-lutely there is. So think about that. Think on that for a minute, will you? Think on that. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say on that one, but just be aware. Anyway, see you later, and bye-bye.